What is up? Good afternoon. It is another episode of Dynasty Pylon. My name is Martin. I'm here with my best friend Mark. We're breaking down week 5. We're jumping into week 5 as week 5 starts tomorrow with Seahawks and Rams. It should be exciting. I don't know who to pick because I'm very uncomfortable what just happened this weekend with the Rams.
Me too.
Kind of confusing.
Me too.
So Cardinals are
Well, not just that, but the Seahawks looked good too. So
yeah. Defensively, yeah, I think so.
no, I mean they kept the 49ers to like what 14, 20 points, something like that.
Yeah, but it also the confusing 49ers. I feel like it's like I look, I don't like what's going on in 49ers era right now, like the whole shenanigans of Shanahan right now. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know who to start.
It should be a
Except
segment.
for
Shanahan shenanigans.
Exactly. I don't know who to start except for Debo. That is it. That is it. I'm just staying away from it. Ayuk? I don't feel comfortable with Ayuk about either.
Interesting.
Like, have you seen what he's been putting up? It's not that great, man.
Can't be worse than Kittle.
Well, it's down there. I don't know. I mean, if Debo goes down, I don't know what they're gonna do. Trey Lance is probably a little bit more relevant. Just I don't think I would put him in my lineup yet. Definitely pick up, maybe for sure. He's worth it. Did you get your waivers last night in any of your leagues that you wanted?
No.
Not a single one?
No.
I'm sorry. That kind
I
of
only
sucks.
put in like 2, but
so in other words, you won. You had a great week then. I'm assuming you had a high waiver.
I thought I had a higher waiver than Colts luck, but I guess I didn't. Because he got Allen Robinson.
Yeah, he did. And in one of our in the Dynasty League, I actually went after Kadarius Toney.
I saw that you got Tony.
I was like, oh, well, sure, don't mind if I do, I guess. So we'll see how his career progresses. I think I might actually keep him throughout the offseason. But so let's get into the recent news. And I know that we mentioned this yesterday. Jalen Smith. If you were watching yesterday, I mentioned that Jalen Smith was released, and everyone's kind of talking about it today. But again, if you're watching yesterday, you probably would have known about it. But unfortunately, you didn't. So, he is looking at signing in with the Packers. I'm not sure if it's official.
Stupid.
Which would are you saying stupid because that's a stupid spot for him? I think it's a great spot for him.
Oh no, it's a great spot for him, but I just think it's stupid because I wanted him on my team.
Oh well, I mean, I think it's a great spot for him. I think he'll shine there.
They already have like 3 Smiths. They don't need another one.
Well, what's wrong with another Smith? All they're missing is
Preston,
an Anderson.
Well, I guess one Smith is gone, but
that's a Matrix joke there.
No, I know, I got it. Sorry. Mr. Anderson.
Yes, sorry. I mean, for the one person that's watching, if you get it, cool. I was just saying, like, if they have enough Smiths, you're absolutely right.
Well, one of them is out, I guess, so they had to replace him.
Yeah. So I don't think he's bad there.
No, he'll start and he'll excel, I think.
Yeah.
Depending on his knee situation.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. Depending on his knee situation, see if he's all the way back. I mean, I don't think we saw enough with Dallas because he was coming off the bench to really evaluate his knee. Because it was a pretty serious injury.
Yeah, no kidding. So I think that with him being there, it's going to be filled with him and Campbell there. It's going to be a pretty decent linebacker crew. I don't think Jalen Smith is bad. I think he's going to do just fine there. But another linebacker, I don't know if we mentioned this Tuesday or anything. Jamie Collins.
Oh yeah, it looks like he's signing with the Patriots.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they freed up cap space by getting rid of somebody else.
Yeah, which leads us into that one. So Jamie Collins, I figured he's going to get picked up within the week. We said it here first. Like, yo, he's not
I
gonna
should
go.
have said what I was thinking, though. I knew as soon as he was released, I'm like, he's probably going to go to the Patriots.
Why don't you say things,
I
man? Because then
know.
we
I
can
should
record
have.
it. I'm
I
about to
know.
show my pick that I had back in May, which I talked about earlier. So we're talking about the Cardinals later on. I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
show that video, and people are going to be like, holy crap, this guy's a genius. But I'm saying, I mentioned this earlier, just after the draft and just after waivers, free agency, before training camp. But we'll get into that later about the Cardinals when we get dig deeper with the Seattle Seahawks and the LA Rams. So just hold on for a second. Then people were like, oh, yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, we mentioned that Jamie Collins was going to get picked up eventually within the week, and sure enough, he ended up with the Patriots.
Yep.
Jalen Smith is now with the Packers. Great fit for them both. They're decent veterans. Jalen Smith was just not in the Dan Quinn's little mold mesh defense there. So uptake on all your Keanu O'Neal, Micah Parsons, Van Der Esch. If you have them on your squad, they're gonna get you tackles if you play in IDP leagues. But if you don't, disregard. We will get into offense here soon. So, but then the last one, what do you say? Change your names to Fantasy Guru. I don't know. I don't think I'm famous enough for that yet.
That's also,
let me
not conceited at all or anything.
Well, hey, you can't deny how right I am all the time. All right, look.
That's one of the reasons why I hate the fact that the Cardinals are doing so well right now.
Whatever, dude. All right,
man, I'm gonna have to listen to this forever. 10 years.
You're gonna listen
like,
to
hey, remember that time?
You're gonna listen forever when I called that Patrick Mahomes was gonna go down in that one game, and they're gonna throw Keenum, or was it Casey? Or no, who's the backup? You know what I meant. That week he got injured. I mean, this is the week to pick him up and start him. And sure enough, Patrick Mahomes went down. Chase Daniels.
No, was this last year?
No. This was 2 seasons ago when I called. This is when I started calling crap out, and it started happening. I called Patrick Mahomes was going to get injured because of his ankle. This was 2 seasons ago, and sure enough, I think it was Casey or something like that came in.
We could just go back to 2 weeks ago when you were like, "Oh, I need McCaffrey, Cook, and
when I called
all these guys, and they all got hurt." I was like, "Dang, Steven.
I don't know, man. It just happens. I'm really good friends with the fantasy gods. I don't know how it happens. I just predict things. It happens. But also I'm also wrong too. I'm not always right.
You're right probably more times than you're wrong.
True. But I'm not gonna boast about it all the time. But hey, I'm not big yet, but then you can't deny my greatness. Look, man. Look, I just say so before we get off track, there's one more news thing that we want to say is Gilmore is going to the Panthers. And some people are like, oh yeah, as if they need more DBs. I think this is great. I think this is awesome. All right, next year they're gonna have the strongest DB core ever. Once J.C. Horn comes back, because as of now they have J.C. Henderson, who's also a first rounder, Gilmore, who's a beast. So guess what? If you have Jeremy Chin, this only means that they're going to do great, because a good corner typically helps out the safeties. As I drop all my things, they're just paper, they're schoolwork. It's fine. Yeah, I'll do that later.
The whole thing was confusing, though, when all these things broke that the Patriots were releasing Gilmore. And then it's like all this contemplating, where is he going to go? Then all of a sudden it goes, Patriots trade Gilmore to Panthers. And I'm like,
he didn't hit waivers.
No, so I know.
There's a period. There's a time period. And this is why people were confused. Like, oh, well, he hit up. Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Yeah,
I haven't seen you in a couple episodes. What's up, man? So there's a waiver period or something. There's the announcement that they were gonna release him. They didn't officially release him. It's like kind of like when you put a guy on trade block in your fantasy league. Like, hey,
I think they basically have to do it because they have to, in case teams want to put in a waiver, right?
mm-hmm.
They have to have like an amount of time to be able to do that. I'm assuming.
Right. So the Panthers and us.
So the Panthers.
Screw all that.
No. Here's a 6th round. I mean,
here's a measly draft pick
from 2023. That's basically stealing them.
Look, Panthers are doing their thing, man.
I know he's coming off an injury, but even if he's like 3/4 as good as he used to be, that's still top notch corner. So 2 years ago, he's Defensive Player of the Year.
Right. Look, man. I'm a Falcons fan, and I'm loving everything they're doing in the Panthers. This is really, really strange and odd thing for me to say.
I mean, I know you're wearing a Falcons hat, but you are wearing Panthers colors right now.
Well, I'm also going to practice here in a bit. So after this, I'm going to practice, and the team colors are blue. So
okay.
Anyways, but yeah. Hey, no apologies, man. Life
I'm
happens.
the comment guy. Get off.
Well, hey, do your job, guy.
I was clicking on it, and you.
Okay, well, comment guy, that's what you do, comment guy? You're gonna show it? Jesus, this is why
you showed the worst one. Oh, they're
great.
too fast now.
Can you do your job? Can you do your job?
Oh,
great. Now we have to show all this. All right, you're fired. Get out of here. Stop, Mark. Let me get this. All right, I'm gonna let me block this out. Okay.
I already did.
Well, hurry up. All right. So, Anthony, my bad, as Mark showed all these disturbing comments from this guy. I don't know. But yeah, dude, don't worry about it, man. He says, my bad. I missed your wife's pick'ems. No, hey, it's cool. She does it every Saturday. It's cool. We might actually miss next Saturdays anyway, so it might. It happens. Life happens itself. But it's all good. You're here now, so you could laugh at what we do and say here on the Dynasty Pylon. But so here's some more ridiculous. Do you want to watch the new episode of Gridiron Heights? Came out. I know some of us aren't really familiar with it, but I like showing it. Do you want to?
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should.
All right, so let's just show it. It's pretty much in my queue ready here, so let me get that up in here. But so yeah, besides that, I think that the Panthers are going to do pretty good. I like what they did. It's definitely dude. I think it's Jeremy Chin time, dude. It's going to happen soon. So let's get in. Let's get this real quick. I think it's pretty hilarious. It's regarding of this week, so let's get that in.
Juju Bees, it's your boy at the QSC.
Test your strength schedule.
Our schedule is strong, bro.
Yeah, analytics says that's a bad thing.
I'm finding my footing.
All right, that's enough. Andy's healthy.
Whoa.
Okay, so you notice these little fishies are in cover wood.
Will Payton nothing.
You lie? Peyton Manning is speaking.
Hell yeah, I'm going to encounter so much space. Oh, man.
Oh, Taunton.
Ah, God. That's damn PC culture.
Listen up, everyone. As John Mara, owner of the New York football
Bigger
giant,
bad.
should be classy, boring.
We have to obey him. Grandfather bought a football team in the 20s.
Taunting must be stopped. So we need someone who's not afraid to hunt for calls.
Sir,
I heard you all need a problem solved.
But I finally won.
Really?
Come on, guys. I'm good at figuring things out now. Couldn't have been Julio. You only taunt if you could find the end zone. This is true. Bring to the Panthers.
That's a burn, bro.
To taunt?
Sam, what were you doing near the rock?
I ran the fun house because I wasn't used to having fun. And that's when I saw a figure. I swear, I saw a real person.
Why would anyone do this?
Did they take out his ankles again?
Worse, he's got a sprained heart.
Soft ass league, man.
Sprained heart.
Impressive to see a man feeding off his emotion.
Yeah, I know you're having a moment, but I'm doing the detective thing this time. Very well. The taunter should strike next. There!
Makes me sick to see players speaking their minds.
You can be good at f***ing both.
I can't. My sources tell me the taunter is still on the wheel.
Yo, where'd Detective Eyeliner go?
Come on, Derek. You are built to reach
Detective
great heights.
Eyeliner.
I know it's you. You broke my heart.
How'd you know?
Spider. 2Y. Banana.
Hell yeah, it's me, man. Tom, real stupid, man. Football's supposed to be gritty.
I can't take you down. We have a good relationship now. Ah!
Man, I love this kid, man. Goddamn Chargers, man.
Chargers. Stupid, man. They're just ridiculous. Like they didn't do it last week, so well they did, but it wasn't that great. It was you could check it out. Great Iron Heights. We love that show. So they do weekly skits throughout just what happened throughout the week, and then just kind of like make a little montage of it. It's pretty cool. So, all right. So with the recent IDP news, I'm excited. But let's jump into offense, man. What do you think is going on with Nyheim Hines and basically any of the Tennessee guys? I mean, with Sanders, like, who do you want to talk about first, dude? Some of these guys are not putting up numbers, and I know you actually own a few of them, especially Hines.
Yeah, Hines has been hit or miss. Well, he's been mostly hit. He had one decent game, but that's about it.
All right, so your words confused me. You said mostly hit, but it's
No,
just one
no.
game.
I said he's hit or miss. I meant mostly miss
Oh, okay.
because he's
I
only
was
had
like,
one
I don't
game.
think he's hitting, Mark. I don't think he's hitting very well there, bro.
No, he had one decent game, but then other than that,
But no, dude, it's crazy because I don't know what to believe back there. Like, I don't know, they're just as confused as the 49ers backfield. Sorry, Anthony, but it's true. Look, dude, I can't rely on what's going on with them. There's things going on crazy with backfield. Obviously, we've been saying the shenanigans of Shanahan everywhere, and everyone's been saying it. So I'm up to the point where, do you cut them or do you kind of trade them or sell them? Like, what do you do?
I think maybe try to trade him before you just cut him. You might be able to get some value from him. I mean, Tennessee's problem though is they're hurt.
That's true. Okay, but
both
Tannehill,
AJ Brown and
hold on.
Yeah, but if both of his top targets are hurt, who's he throwing the ball to?
Yeah, but recently, when they were both there, was he really producing? I think not.
No.
Exactly. And we predicted that Tennessee, especially Tannehill, we took him probably high or probably somewhere in the mid range, and we thought that he was going to do pretty good. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Now, in one league, I successfully traded AJ Brown for Kareem Hunt straight up. That's how low it is right now. Yes, straight up. AJ Brown for Kareem Hunt, and it was
pretty sure you got the better end of that deal.
Yeah, I ended up with Kareem Hunt. So
I'm back up in the NFL.
It's that bad right now. I was hurting a little bit on the RBs, so but I did that trade and they accepted it, and I was like, okay, I'll be okay with it because I had other decent receivers anyways. AJ Brown was kind of hurt. He was like, honestly, he was like my fourth receiver. Yeah, as AJ Brown was my fourth guy. So I was like, well, sell him off.
Pretty on receivers there.
Yeah. So now I have Zeke, Sanders, Hunt, I think Moss, and Gaskin, who I probably ended up just switching out with Gainwell in that one. So not bad. So I have a decent RB2.
Do you not put the Buffalo Bills running backs in that same kind of situation?
Well, he ended up in the end zone. What's wrong with Moss? I think Moss is all right. He's better than last year.
Yeah, but Singletary sucks.
I didn't say Singletary. I said
I know, but I'm just saying. Technically, Moss is the backup. He's not the starter.
Where have you been, guy? Because clearly Moss has been doing a lot better.
I'm not saying he hasn't, but Singletary still starts every game.
Well, I mean, it is. Look, man, we both know that Josh Allen is the running back in that crew.
That's no lie there either.
so Moss is all right. Well, I'd say better than all right. He's been in the end zone for the last 2-3 weeks, which I'm okay with. So Anthony, I traded Waddle and Woods for AJ Brown non-PPR redraft. Waddle and Woods for AJ Brown. Interesting.
Waddle's interesting, but I think Woods is pretty good.
Don't know if I like that. But if you think that AJ Brown, like which he should be doing fine, eventually, I think AJ Brown should pop off. But this is the time that you see more AJ Brown trades. I still would have kept Waddle and Woods. That's just me. Well, maybe not so much Waddle because the QB situation over there is.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Waddle doesn't bother me.
Very interesting.
Especially
But
since it's a redraft.
yeah, non PPR.
Woods is the one where I'm like,
Yeah, but if they're throwing all the way to Cooper Kupp the entire time, like, is it really that bothersome, that bad? Like, because it just seems like every single time he's just locked on. Stafford is locked on to Cooper Kupp like Heineke is locked on to freaking McLaurin. It's just crazy. Now, let me tell you something. I hope that I never get another McLaurin starter sit question. Because if you're still asking this starter sit question, do I put McLaurin in? Yes.
Yes.
McLaurin is a solid set and forget. Okay.
At this rate, even play him during his bye week.
Just he'll score points on this bye.
Yeah.
Look, man, McLaurin is an automatic start at this point. Okay. Cooper Kupp is an automatic start at this point. And people are still asking. It's been 4 weeks, and it's been 4 solid weeks. That's been McLaurin Kupp. I'm just saying, if you're still asking. Either the only reason I should be getting that question still is if you have some baller receivers.
Right.
And then maybe that's the issue there. But I would not expect to have McLaurin as a question. Watch, someone's gonna, and you know what?
Brian,
it's gonna be one of these guys.
Brian just did it.
Yeah, of course, it would be Brian. It would be Brian. It would be him. It's freaking Brian. All right, that's our good friend Brian, being a jokester over there. He was on yesterday. Hardcore Bears fan, almost annoying, but they are there just before us. You see, we're grayed out before us on the Nerd Channel. What are you doing?
Kramer said, seriously, I benched him last week.
Never again. Yeah. Why? It's no.
He has both of them?
I don't know. Wait, he benched both of them?
No, he has both of them.
Oh,
because he said
good for him.
He said Kupp and McLaurin in every week.
Yeah. Until you see otherwise, even when Fitz comes back, you're gonna still throw him in. I would not like even consider that as a question anymore. I think he's a solid set and forget now. So
Brian's taking offense to your comment.
Who's that?
Brian. He said almost. I take
offense. Why? I'm just telling you, just do it.
Because you said he was almost annoying. He wants to be all the way annoying.
It's all right. Look, it's almost annoying because I go into the chat and I see nothing but Bears chat. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes muted on some days because I know that he's gonna be blown up by Bears chat.
Right.
But I mean, I love the guys. They're a good group of guys. So, but yeah, check him out. Definitely Brian. He's I think he's Grizzly, isn't he, on their show? Because Panda's Fredo, and I think Grizzly is Brian. And then you got Legend of John Hendricks, who's like Marvin, who I like, is a funny guy. So they were on yesterday, on the Nerd Huddle, and that the link is down below, and just check them out on Tuesdays. But anyways, besides that point, yeah, dude, I think that we are now to that point where we now see who we should get rid of. How do you feel about Brandon Ayuk right now? I know you. Do you even have him anywhere?
I do not, but
lucky you.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
That's one headache I don't have to worry about.
I'm on the fence right now. I thought that we had a little bit of life of him on week 3, week 4. What's he saying? I don't blame you muting us. Well,
Yeah, they do get pretty up there.
Yeah,
with the
they get
Bears
intense.
talk.
They love their Bears out there. They love their Bears. I mean, that's good though. At least is like they'll root for them if they win 0-16, 0-17. Like they're still gonna root for them. I mean, it's not gonna happen right now, but I know that they're happy over there a little bit, kind of. Not necessarily, except for the coaching, but Justin Fields is starting, so that's some good positive news, which I'm pretty sure they all wanted. But as of now, so back to the Brandon Ayuk. He gave us a little bit of life on week 3. Last week he did nothing again. I think he has Arizona this week. No, sorry, not Arizona. I know it's is it Arizona?
Yeah, because the Rams and the Seahawks.
Rams, Seahawks, yes, yeah. So, I don't know, man. I'm, and we said this at the beginning of the show. I don't feel comfortable with any 49ers crew at all right now. I don't even feel comfortable starting Kittle right now. That's how bad it's gone. I don't know.
Disagree.
If Kittle is even worth, like, you're gonna start him because you kind of have to. Yesterday we had a question. It was, should I trade Kittle for Dallas Goedert and Tyler Boyd?
Right.
And we both picked Goddard and Boyd.
2 years ago, that'd be ludicrous.
Oh, easy Kittle. But we're in that point where it's like, dude, are we gonna we actually chose Dallas Goedert and Tyler Boyd over a Kittle trade. It's amazing. Because it's why Tyler Boyd actually puts up numbers right now. He set himself as that good wide receiver 3. And Goddard doesn't do bad. He finds himself in the end zone. He's probably putting equal, if not a little bit more points than Kittle. So it kind of sucks, man. And I feel really odd that I'm saying this about Kittle, Ayuk, and well, we don't know who the quarterback is right now. As of now, it's Trey Lance because Jimmy G is still hurt. But when Jimmy G comes back, apparently, because that's what they're going to roll with.
Yeah, but even if he comes back, I'm still like, he wasn't really throwing to those guys when he was healthy.
No, not really.
So what is it? The play calls? Is it Shanahan?
I don't know, but we get a full game of Trey Lance finally. So,
I'm not gonna. To be honest, I'm not gonna expect too much from him.
I don't know. It's the Cardinals D. They're pretty good. I don't think he's gonna put up anything. Kittle is done. Injuries got him. We'll have a good game here and there, but he's slowly becoming a streamer. Ouch. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, it I don't know. I'm not on that level yet. I still think there's a little bit of value still. We've seen 4 weeks. Damn. It's crazy how people are starting to think this now.
It
is
is
our producer. So I
don't think he's that level yet.
It's crazy. But you know what? I'm pretty sure people are flinging him around like yesterday's trash in trades. So,
well, we already said yesterday, if you put him on other teams, he'd probably be like the best tight end in the league.
Probably. I would not doubt it. Streamer too soon. Yeah. I agree. I don't think we're there yet. But Tank is.
Yeah,
he's done with the guy. God, he's got a short leash, bro. Short leash and you're done, son. So Ayuk, also I'm still kind of holding on. Oh man, but it sucks because if you're in redraft leagues, this is the point where it's like, dude, I don't know, like, what have you done for me lately?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you have Debo, you're probably happy to the max about it. So good for you,
especially in a PPR league.
Oh God, yeah, for sure. But it is what it is. All right, so how do you feel about the Colts?
They're disappointing me, all of them. Like even I mean, I think outside of Taylor,
right,
Everybody
we saw a little bit of
else.
life of him yesterday. Not yesterday, but last week. So, which he didn't do anything for 2 weeks straight. I think Taylor's okay. Taylor did something week 1, 2 and 3, nothing.
It's just crazy because like before the game, everyone's saying, "No, we don't even know if Taylor's going to play." So I was like, "Oh, this is going to be Hines' chance." And then the dude comes up with negative fantasy points.
Where at? Are you talking about Hines or
Hines.
Taylor? Oh,
Hines.
Taylor. Oh, geez.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so like, oh, I put Hines in because I thought Taylor wasn't going to play, or even if he did, he still wouldn't get
He would be banged up a little bit
because he'd be banged up. And I saw like I think 2 highlights of Taylor running the ball in from like decent distance. And I was like, man, I haven't been seeing anything with Hines. And then I look at my sleeper app and it's like, oh, negative like 2 points he got for the week.
That sucks, man. Was this BPR? Or was this regular?
No, this was a dynasty league.
Oh crap.
Yeah, because he had like 2 fumbles, but then he only had he had less than 10 total yards and he had 2 fumbles.
My God.
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I don't know. It sucks because I see a little bit of life of Michael Pittman also coming out. So I know we're on the Colts right now, and Michael Pittman is putting up numbers. He's putting up the yards, which I like, because here at the Nerd Huddle, I've been saying it, Yak is where it's at. I mean, the Yak attack, man. So, but the only issue is he's not ending up in the end zone. If Michael Pittman ended up in the end zone all these weeks, oh my God, he'd be killing it right now. Did you miss one? How do you hold on? Tank said something. Oh, so he's becoming. Not yet, but after this year, I know about Kittle's role. I still keep him on my squad. Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe. It's questionable. It definitely is. I feel uncomfortable having Kittle. So, how do you feel about Lockett going against the Rams defense? Do you think he bounces back?
Is he playing? Wasn't he hurt?
I think he was hurt, but I think he's still playing.
Okay.
I don't think it was anything serious.
Okay, that's good.
Let me check right now. I think I have him somewhere in one of my leagues. But I think that he bounces back because I think Jalen Ramsey's going to be on DK Metcalf, and I think DK Metcalf definitely gets shut out by Ramsey, as we've seen this in years past.
But what if it flips? What if Ramsey goes to Lockett?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Ramsey loves the fact that he is one of the single-handedly corners that could stop DK Metcalf. I think so. And if it happens, it doesn't even matter because they still have Taylor Rapp and Fuller in the back over there, just doing what they do. It is going to be a very interesting game. I don't even know who to pick. I'm leaning Rams, but I just have this weird feeling that Seattle's going to pull it off.
It's the 12th man.
It
never
could
know,
be,
especially because they're at home.
Well, yeah, but they're also pretty pissed off that they lost to the Cardinals.
The Rams, yeah,
they're pretty pissed off. They're the Cardinals are doing pretty good, and I shared this to the Nerd Huddle today, and if they didn't watch it, it's all good because if they're watching now, they're gonna watch it again. All right. I called this in May. I don't care, but it's exactly what I said what was going to happen, and it's currently happening, and I hope it happens because I will earn a little bit of money off of this. So this is what I said.
No, it's my old setup. This is my old setup. I don't like it.
Yes, back in May when you had your Kurt Warner setup. But listen to this. I said this in May. Need to make a win, yes, for sure.
Yes, they do, for sure.
This is how confident
this is a make or break year for them.
It is very much so. But if, like I said, towards the end of the show, I said, why do I think they're going to win and how confident I think they're going to win? I know it's not okay. You and I went to Vegas not too long ago, and we were talking about this. Should we drop some money? I did.
I almost did.
Almost. I dropped $50 on the Cardinals winning the NFC right there. right there. Figured. I'll use sure I blew it up. But I think I got it right there.
Yeah.
To win the 2021-22 NFC West, $50. Now, if they win, look at my. I get 3 Benjamins, man. Get a couple of Bing Bings right there. Right. All I'm saying is that's how confident I think they're going to win. That's right, son. That is right. A couple of Bing Bings. Give me some Benjamins. So far, they're 4-0. And we said it last week that this is the time that we see the Cardinals prove how well they are. I said this in May, and so far it's going so well. I don't think that and the Rams beat the Bucks. So
yeah.
Therefore, the Cardinals are better than the Bucks.
Yeah,
Bam.
but what happens if the Bucks beat the Cardinals? Then who's the best team?
Flip a coin.
Don't you hate it when you get into those situations where it's like, this
you know
team
those,
beats
you know,
this
by
team,
yes.
but then that team beats this team, but then the team they lost who beats
by week
them.
7 we'll see some of those memes.
Yeah, and you're just like, who's the better team?
I think it was last week or last year's we saw a team like this team beat these team, but that team beat another team, and then the worst, like I think it was like the Jets, but they beat this team, so therefore the Jets are better than all these other teams.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
So, but yeah, man, yes, a couple of Bing Bings. Give me them Benjamins.
Bing Bings.
Yes. So, do I think Lockett finally bounces back? Yes, I think so. Russell Wilson he's been okay. I think this is the game where it's going to count. When it comes to divisional games, these guys ball out, dude. And we've said this earlier in the season that this is going to be the funnest division to watch. And so far, I am liking everything, except for the Niners. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm really upset with what's going on with them.
Yeah.
But other than that, the other 3 teams are very interesting, and I'm liking everything that's happening. So yeah. So as in Seahawks and the Rams, who are we starting and who are we sitting? Mark, both IDP and offense go.
Well, you got to play Billy Wagner.
Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner, everyone. Not Bobby Wagner.
Whatever.
But Billy Wagner.
Yes, Billy Wagner. Go. You don't even know who he is, so. How about
Bobby
that?
Wagner. Middle linebacker out of Seattle. Jordan Brooks. I would agree. Put him in if you have him. Those 2 linebackers are a very good duo, and this is the IDP side. Definitely put him in. You're
Carlos
Adams.
Dunlap. Has he done anything? This is
Not
breakout
really.
game?
No, I don't think so. No,
Yeah, not against that
I don't think
offensive line. You're right.
No. No. I think you put those 2 linebackers, you put in Adams. I think that's about it. Oh, Quandre Diggs.
Quandre Diggs, yeah.
You might put him in. He was in our waiver wire yesterday. So he might be in some lineups. But that's on the IDP side. Do you feel comfortable putting Russell Wilson in?
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, what about Alex Collins or Chris Carson?
Yeah, I don't know about the running game. I think it's
without knowing the injury report tomorrow.
Yeah, because there's that, and then I just think it's more reliable to just go with Russell Wilson because even against good defenses, he still puts up points.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, even if you look last week, they couldn't run the ball against the 49ers. So,
okay. I think if I need it, I think I'm putting Alex Collins in. I think I'm putting Alex Collins in.
So you're putting Alex Collins in.
I think so. Chris Carson is dealing with the neck injury. Okay. That's nothing fun. Okay. If it's your neck, it goes down your spinal cord, messes with your head, messes with your back.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a short week. He's only had 4 days of rest. Okay. He's also considered old in the NFL.
Is Alex Collins going to be the starter if he doesn't go? I thought they had another running back.
Alex Collins will be the starter.
Who's the other running back that they have?
Travis Homer, DJ Dallas. I know Carlos Hyde isn't really there anymore. So
it was a guy they mentioned in the chat. Now I can't remember.
Yesterday?
Yeah. When they were talking about needing running backs in Chicago.
Yeah, wasn't it Alex Collins? Look, I'm going to go. All right, I have it up.
No, they were saying they could trade for him.
Don't tell me it was Rashad Penny.
Is
that what you're thinking?
Penny. Yeah.
No. Rashad Penny.
Is he still there?
No. He's not even fantasy relevant.
He's still there,
sorry.
Though.
He's still there, but he doesn't do anything. He goes in, breaks his ankle or his wrist or gets messed up, and he's done for the season. He's paper boy. He goes in there and gets sliced in half. He's done.
As much paper as Raheem Mostert is, though.
No. See, here's the difference between... No, I disagree. Here's the difference between Raheem Mostert and Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny's paper boy. You throw anything, it gets broken. Raheem Mostert's more like clay. Like he lasts a little bit longer, but he gets destroyed after a couple of games. And then he's gone.
He didn't make it through one this year.
Okay, well, minus 2021, but as of what we've seen, okay, in his career, as both of these guys' career, Paperboy Rashad Penny, Clay Mostert. All right, that's how I'm gonna now dub it as, and the rest of the Nerd Huddle, if they want to call those guys Paperboy and Clay, I'm cool with it. But no, Alex Collins, I'm putting him in. I think that Carson's going to be on a snap count. I don't think that it's a short week. Yeah, I think he'll probably have no more than 10 snaps. I think Alex Collins is going to be the guy. We might see a little bit of Travis Homer if he's healthy, and maybe DJ Dallas, the sophomore. I don't think we will, but it's going to be an all air out Russell Wilson throw fest.
TK and TJ Lockett. TJ.
Oh yeah.
That's his name, right? TJ? Did I get that one wrong too?
Lockett? No, yeah, no. Tyler Lockett?
Tyler Lockett. I don't know where I got TJ from.
I think
TJ and DJ.
It's all right. You like to take players' first names and put it in with last names.
Well, no, I said because you had DK Metcalf, and then I was like, and then TJ Lockett. Like, let's just try to give them both.
Oh no, yeah,
it's just two-letter names, I guess.
No, you're good. But yeah, it's Tyler Lockett. I think he'll be fine. The Everett, is he even healthy, or has he just done nothing that we don't even know anything about him? I don't want to put him in. No. I think he might be banged up, and we might see Will Disley. But I still don't trust any of the tight ends there. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen for me. Definitely the receivers and Alex Collins.
A paper boy. Even when they had big name tight ends like Jimmy Graham, they couldn't hit tight ends. So
Russell doesn't throw to his tight ends, I guess.
I know.
It's just I don't know. But yeah, dude, it is what it is.
So what about Rams side?
The Rams side,
start with the offense, obviously Matthew Stafford.
Starting Stafford. And we said this in the offseason. He's gonna ball out. I am loving Stafford right now. His connection with Kupp is amazing. And I don't care for all those Detroit people. I don't care. They're like, oh, he should have done this when he was there. Well, guy, look, you didn't give him the offensive pieces. You didn't give him a line.
But he was doing it, though.
Well, you didn't give him... Okay, he had Galladay, and every now and then Marvin Jones would show up. Okay, T.J. Hawkinson, they got too late when he was ready to move on. When his T.J. Hawkinson was T.J. Droppinson his rookie year. Okay, so that's the issue there. So he wasn't even a real tight end his rookie year. He didn't become T.J. Hawkinson until his second year. And then, as we see now, what is he doing now? So, but he's an absolute tank, as our producer Tank Kramer have said before. He's a tank. He gets banged up, but he still plays. He's a perfect fit. Henderson's healthy. He's playing now. He's getting some reps. He's a little banged up, but he's still out there. He's still producing numbers. Am I putting Henderson in? Yes. Am I putting Woods, Cup? Yes. I'm putting all these guys in. Van Jefferson might be the sneakiest play tomorrow because I think that they're going to be guarding Cup like white on rice, letting Woods escape for a good couple of runs, and then probably halftime, like, all right, we need to switch over to Lockett and Cup, and then Van Jefferson might be the second half hero. I'm saying this now.
Higbee.
All right, so Higbee better do something tomorrow. If Higbee doesn't catch a touchdown tomorrow, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Cut alert.
No, he's not a cut alert because no, because we've said this before on the IDP waiver wire. I like guys who are in there for reps. There is no other tight end there. He is there 100% of the snaps, and that is the type of tight end you want. It's only week 4, guys. If you have Tyler Higbee and you're a little worried, it's okay to be worried. But I think in these next couple of games, like, he's out there. That's exactly what you want. You don't want a Cleveland tight end. You don't want a Bucks tight end. You don't want any of you just don't want any of those teams that have multiple tight ends. So you don't want a Falcons tight end because they use Hayden Hurst still for some reason and Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
but I think
weird.
Kyle Pitts is more of a receiver than he is a tight end as of now. But you got Higbee while Gronk is out. Okay, well, I like that. Again, this is just for the meantime. It seems like you're just streaming him. He's a good streamer. He's out there 100% of the snaps, and this is what I like. Of course, we all want freaking Knox out of Buffalo, who seems like Josh Allen has just locked onto him recently.
Told you. I said that was the guy to get.
Well, no, yeah, I know. But I mean, I like Stafford. I seem to like Stafford. I was thinking about getting it, but I missed out on that. It's okay. Good for him. Yeah, so that's the offensive side. Defensive side, you're playing Donald, obviously. Aaron Donald is going to be it's crazy. As I was watching NFL Network today, and they interviewed Russell Wilson. He said that he's going to be talking about Aaron Donald for the rest of his life. That he seems to be the guy that just happens to be the most, like, he fears him. Like, he's the most, like, he sacks him all the time. And if you think about it, they've been there their entire careers and they play each other twice. But yeah, he said he's going to talk about Aaron Donald to his grandchildren when he's older, probably. So I thought that was really funny. So who's the other IDP? We mentioned him a couple of weeks ago. Joseph Day, the other D tackle right next to Donald.
Mm-hmm.
If you have IDP, definitely put him in. I think he's fine, especially against this O line. I don't think it's that great.
No.
They did nothing. We talked about this in May. They literally did nothing. They traded for one guy, but one guy is going to save the line. That line is still trash. So at this point,
The Giants' approach to the offensive line: do nothing.
yeah. Basically, I think the Giants did a little bit more than the Seattle Seahawks did, but I mean, even then, it wasn't anything great. Linebackers: Kaiser White is stepping in for someone got hurt. I can't even remember. Taylor Rapp, Fuller. Here's something crazy. Jalen Ramsey is actually becoming IDP eligible.
Relevant?
Yeah. It's kind of
you were saying that the other day or last week too.
I did. The numbers aren't high enough to be convincing, but he's definitely worth a look. If you need a DB, Jalen Ramsey might be the guy. They've been utilizing him everywhere. So it's definitely an eye looker.
Yeah, they've even been sending him on blitzes.
Yeah, which is good.
That in the Cardinals game.
So if I think he might be IDP relevant. I know in the last couple years you don't want Jalen Ramsey on your squad at all because nobody throws his way. But I think whatever they did, a new defensive coordinator or something, whatever they're doing over there, they changed it up where Ramsey's more involved in the box. So if you're hurting on DB, maybe give him a try. I don't know, but again, that's
I mean, if you're hurting, it can't hurt.
Yeah,
can't be worse than what you got.
But yeah, so other than that though, man, I'm excited for tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do a dynasty lunch hour tomorrow, unfortunately, because you are out of
I'll
town.
be in a car. Yeah, I'll be in a car.
It's road trip.
Yeah.
I will see what I could do tomorrow. I'm still I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow because it's gonna be me. And I'm not gonna lie, doing a show by myself is I've done it before, but sometimes you get a dry mouth there, and then you have no time to stop. So, and the way we've been doing our dynasty lunch hours, as we've been going through every team, so I might do it tomorrow. I'm still on the fence about it. But I guess our next for sure show would be Saturday with Sandy's picks. If you want a little laugh, go ahead and watch that. It's she's been doing pretty good, man.
I know.
I have not counted up. What's up?
Said I know it's kind of scary.
It kind of is. Now, some of those picks are actually really dead on, and then some of them, hey, what's up, man? So some of those picks are pretty good. She's doing pretty good, and then sometimes there's some picks where it's like, okay, if you tilted this way, I think you would have gone a lot more. But hey,
he's got his confidence in A-Rob back.
Oh, jeez, you must be a Bears fan. I really think you're a Bears fan, huh? Just because Justin Fields is back, and this is something the Nerd Huddle would say. I'm still not putting him in my lineup.
Mooney better.
I'm still not putting him in my lineup. I'm sorry. I'm not. I thought you traded him. What happened to that? Or am I thinking something else? I don't know. We get trade questions every now and then. I forget. I still not. Look, Dynasty definitely is a stash. Definitely hold him. Don't play him. Keep him for next season when he goes to a different team. Fields and Mooney is definitely the connection. Yeah.
That's what I was saying, Mooney.
Maybe he throws their A-Rob this week, but I'm still not putting A-Rob in. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't see it. It's similar to the Debo Ayuk situation, and Kittle. He's not throwing to Komet. He's not throwing to Robinson. It just seems the Fields, Mooney, Lance, Debo. That's what it is.
Dang, he's saying more than Patterson.
Questionable coaches, and only 2 players are producing. So therefore, the Niners are the Bears, and the Bears are the Niners.
But then he said JK. Just kidding.
Yeah. A-Rob over Patterson. Yeah, hands down. Hands down. You throw Patterson in all your lineups. Because the Falcons, he's the only guy that's producing.
He chose A-Rob over Patterson.
Oh, crap. Oh, did I read that wrong? Yeah, my bad.
But then he said JK.
Then he said, okay, that makes sense. All right. Whatever. Yeah. Sorry. Read that wrong. A-Rob must be working $3 million because he must be, worth
working for $3 million
because that man is Velcro to DBs. Yeah, maybe something. I don't know. Maybe he's. And this is his final year, unless they franchise tag him
or re-sign him.
I don't think they have the money for it, dude.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
Didn't they franchise him this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it again because I think the franchise tags go a little bit higher, doesn't it? Every year?
Yeah, it'll go higher each year.
So, yeah, he's done. He's done. Sucks, but...
As a Bear, he's done in general. You don't think some other team's going to pick him
up?
Oh,
no. As this year, as a Bear, he's done.
Oh, okay. I was like...
No.
What you say? He's done.
He'll go to, what's crazy is he'll go somewhere dumb like the Lions. You know what would be really cool, and I know the Nerd are going to
him.
hate me for saying this,
That
but I
makes
think it'd be
sticky
really cool if he ends up going to the Green Bay. Nope, never mind. X-nay, because Aaron Rodgers ain't going to be there anymore.
Nope.
Never mind. Never mind.
Neither is Devontae Adams.
Yeah, so nah. But the company $3 million, it might be sticky stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. The rosin stuff. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, man, I missed it. But anyways, any last words before I see you next week, because you're gone?
Nah,
this is your
good
chance,
luck.
man.
Good luck in
Good
fantasy.
Good luck.
We need it. No one wants to give me some good luck.
Well,
we talked about Higbee. You missed
fine.
it. I'm a bot.
How you feeling about Higbee? Yeah, you did miss it. I think he's gonna be fine. Look, and I'll say it again. I'm gonna keep it short
out
this
there
time.
for every play.
But if you want, rewind it a little bit. But oh Jesus.
Oh, Braden.
Really, Braden? All right. All right. So we got two people that need to rewind this, because I said this both. Either he's screwing with me.
I think he's screwing with me.
And I'm pretty sure he is, because he does this a lot and in our chat. So, but look, Tyler Higbee, I am bot. Rewind a little bit. I kind of went off on him, but he's fine. He's there 100% of the time. You don't find another tight end in the league who's there 100% of the time, most of the time. There's probably a select few. Even Darren Waller still shares with what's his face, Fortmore, whatever his name is. Yeah, so I mean Higbee's still 100%. Rewind it a little bit. Probably midway through the show, I kind of went off on Higbee a little bit, but it's definitely he's worth. I still believe in him, because here's the thing about tight ends: a single week of 2 touchdowns now puts him to number 3 top overall, and with those touchdowns, which is crazy. That's why I hate tight ends sometimes. But yeah, rewind a little bit. I went about a 5-minute rant on Tyler Higbee, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
but it all makes sense. It's worth it. Check it out.
Yeah, I still think that he's worth having. I'm not throwing him away. It's only been 4 weeks. Look, Stafford and them, they're good. Now this week I'm leaning Rams. So yeah. Who you picking, dude? Or is it too early? You're gonna wait till tomorrow?
I usually wait till tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm the same way.
Bench Carson. Let's add him to my injury woes. I'm not gonna win any more games in the Nerd Huddle League. I have so many injuries right now. It's stupid.
That league is so hard with such a small
my running
bench.
backs are hurt now. I think all my running backs are hurt now.
Do you need any? I have them all.
I have Christian McCaffrey.
I have them
Gibson,
all. Look at my lineup. I'll trade
Carson.
you one. All right.
Ridiculous.
Anyways, that's our show. And yeah, tomorrow's game. I'm still on the fence about Dynasty Lunch tomorrow. If I do it, welcome aboard.
Unless you want to do Dynasty early breakfast at like 3 a.m.
No, thank you. Dynasty breakfast, get out of here. Am I doing Dynasty Lunch tomorrow? Yes, maybe. But again, if I do it,
like a definitive answer.
It's not looking strong, guys. I don't know if because the thing is, we've been doing breakdowns every game. I might do it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. Don't count on it. But if you do see me doing it tomorrow, well then watch me while you're at work.
Count on it, but maybe.
Or during your lunch, because why is the Dynasty lunch hour? So again, wherever the hell you're at, good morning, good evening, good night. This is the Dynasty Pylon Show. I will see you next week as we get in a Coach Dynasty Senior Dinner. This freaking God damn it, Tank. I love you, man. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.